Good morning. My name is Markiss Stone, and I'm the host of the Daily Dose, and I would like to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What will you do with yours on this beautiful July 17th, 2019, the year of consistency, and the third quarter of the triple threat? That's right, family, career, and fitness. I know somebody needs that daily dose of positivity, inspiration, motivation, education, and you know your boy Markiss brings it every single Monday through Friday and give people that antidote, baby. I was somewhere over in Australia and I saw a kangaroo with a baby in a pouch that looked like it needed his antidote. I saw a YouTube video yesterday. Somebody caught a great white shark and that shark looked like he needed his antidote. Should no fisherman be getting you? Come on. But in order for everybody to get their daily dose, I need you guys to do me my favorite thing on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Hulk, smash the share button. Smash it. Uppercut it, hook it, and I don't care if you got a Judah jab it, get some MMA on, just get everybody that share button because today's topic is gonna be lit. That's right, the Liddy Committee has given me permission to burn the Daily Dose studio down to the ground today, and we're gonna rebuild that thing back up tomorrow. What up, dosers? How we doing? Y'all know I'm so excited because I started my morning off super fresh, getting my Peloton ride on. That's right, day 3 of back in action, Operation Markiss. Just get on the bike when you wake up. But that's kind of cool. You know, that's cool and all. But let me tell you, there's a phenomenon that's going on the internet. They making everybody old. Look at me. I still got it. I don't care. Y'all ain't gonna judge me. Melissa Gomez came up to me yesterday and says, Markiss, you got to try the app. It makes you old. It makes you young. I said, go ahead, Melissa. Try me out. So she did this app and made me look all old and stuff. You guys see all these people looking old on Facebook. I had to join in on that as well, too. I still think I'm cute at 66. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm a handsome dude. That's right. I'm going to still be providing antidotes all the way in my 60s after retirement and everything. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care what nobody say. If you guys have been doing the old challenge, do me a favor. Tag me in your picture. I want to see what you look like as a senior citizen. I think that'll look pretty cool. It's been kind of cool. I've been seeing some crazy pictures. I want to see a little bit more. That's a kind of fun thing. But here's the deal. If you came in and snuck in through the side door because Leanne Ryan Smith been holding the VIP door open for you, it's all good. I just need one requirement. Lyric, tell them what to do.
Hulk smash the share button.
That's right. Hulk smash the share button. And do me a favor. Beast up that share with a title. Make it juicy. Let's invite some more people to the Dose House. Let's get that bad boy to capacity. Well, today's topic is going to be based off of education. That's right. The process of receiving or giving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. Well, you guys know I got Dose University, so looks like I'm qualified. What up, Doc? You ain't the only person out there handling business, Natalie Phillips. Well, today's topic was inspired by Marcus Ruffin and Ashley Church. Yesterday, while I was doing the interview with Anthony Santangelo, if you guys haven't checked that out yet, it's Fire. So go check it out. Marcus said in the comments section, I have a topic for the Daily Dose, which can be how to not let customers frustrate you with low blow offers, even after building so much rapport. This was a major topic in the store today, Marcus. And then Ashley Church chimed in and said, yes, Marcus, I second that. Well, today, dosers, we are going to talk about how to keep your cool. That's right. So let's go ahead and get into the antidote.
The antidote is a medicine taken or given to counteract a particular poison. Now, Markiss, it's 6:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time Zone. The Dose House is starting to get filled to capacity with people who want that antidote. I think it's time to refill some prescriptions. Hit them with the antidote.
Did y'all like that? Y'all see I'm coming up. You know, the Daily Dose Show has to constantly evolve. That's right. I'm coming up with stuff. You know, this thing got to keep going. That's why I tell y'all, share this out. Let me tell you, if you're in the automotive industry right now and you've had that problem where some customers just hit you with low blow offers, you're like, man, I done built so much rapport. I done did everything right. What is going on? I'm about to lose my cool. I'm about to blow my lid. Share this out right now. Hit the share button and put a title on that thing. All right. We're going to talk about actually 3 instances to keep your cool. And the first instance where you want to keep your cool is when customers frustrate you with lowball offers. I'm going to go ahead and address that one first. See, what's most important is a lot of people have to understand this thing called the bell curve, right? So on the left side of the screen, you see a 10. On the right side of the curve, you see a 10. And in the middle, you see the 80. I'm going to tell you what those numbers represent. The first left 10% are the people that they refer to in sales as the laydowns. Those are the people that's going to do every single thing that you tell you. They barely ask any questions. They have all the information. They don't like long drawn out processes. They just want to get to the point, make it fast, no haggle, no crap, and let's just be done with this thing. They're the easiest customer, right? And then on the right hand side, you have the customers that a lot of people refer to. These are the people that it's the my way or the highway mentality. They're mean, they're grumpy, they want to haggle you to death. And then you have the 80 in the middle. And the point of this bell curve is that 80% of people have the ability to be swayed if you use the correct tonality, the right body language, the right process. But what's most important is when customers go into a negotiation, you have to understand that the key thing is they're looking for you. It's like that person that walks down the street and just looking to get into a fight. Like, I wish somebody would try me today. I'm having a bad day. I want somebody to come into my area of opportunity. It's going to be some smoke in the city. You got to understand, there's some people that's like that. And once you recognize that, now you can start getting into different territory. Let me help you out real quick. The first thing you want to do in negotiations when you get a rebuttal or an offer is to say, I understand. That is number one. We're getting into a little bit of training today. I want you to understand one thing. There's 1,000,001 ways to negotiate with a customer and sell your product. And guess what? I know the majority of them. This is not the textbook style or anything like that, but this is something that works tremendously. So listen to me, pay close attention. The first thing you want to do is say, I understand. Why? Because your customer is looking for you to go back and forth with them. So you actually get an opportunity to throw them off a little bit by saying you understand. So if you have a car that's $30,000 and your customer says that they want to buy it for $21,000 and you know you don't have that kind of markup in it and stuff like that, don't worry, I got your back. Just stay tuned. Okay, first thing you want to say is I understand. I don't care what the offer is. It could be $5,000. It could be $10,000. It doesn't matter what that offer is. What you're going to say is I understand. Because you're going to throw your customer off a little bit. What? You understand me? Because they know in their mind they lowballing you. They know in their mind. They just trying you on. That's the big ticket item. See, rule number one in negotiations is fun. A lot of people don't have that kind of mentality. They don't think negotiating is fun. They hate it. If you go into it with a different mindset, you'll get a different outcome. I promise you. Try it. So every time you go into a negotiation, number one, say, negotiation's fun. Negotiation's fun. This is about to be fun. Even if you think that your customer ain't going to make it fun, just have it in your mind. Negotiating is fun. Keep it in the forefront of your mind. You're going to be good. I promise you. Once you tell your customer, I understand, that throws them off a little bit. Then the next thing you want to do is ask questions. Ask them questions. Let's role play this thing out real quick. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I understand. You want to just make sure you're getting a fantastic deal just like anybody else. Guess what? I'm a consumer just like you, and I always want to make sure that I get a great deal. I do have a question, however. What information have you gathered to say that we should be selling our vehicle for X amount of price or our product for X amount of price? Now, here's where the truth lies. Your customer's going to tell you a few things. They're going to say, one, well, I know that you guys get all the markup and make all the money and you got room to move. Number two, come on, you guys can have a little wiggle room, work with me. Number three, well, I just assume, I bought cars plenty of times. I bought cars for decades. I know you guys. Or number four, I just know. They're going to come up with some crazy thing because they know they're lowballing you. They know it. In 2019, with so much free available information online, people know what's a fair price to pay for a car. So then, after you ask the question, you have to understand, and number one, be very fair and use logic. That is very key. If you're a dealership that does not have good ethics and morals, and you're always trying to whack your customer upside the head, and you're trying to always lowball them, and you're not being fair with your customer, this will not work. It's 2019. Get on board. I'm just saying, can I get a hallelujah, Zach, per tweet? Get on board. What's really cool now is, again, there are a lot of third-party consumer sites that are very fair with you. They'll let you make a little bit of profit. And what's good, a great deal definition is when a customer gets a fair deal, the dealership makes a little bit of money, and it's a win-win situation. When you be fair and you use logic, it works very well like this. So I'm going to just role play that whole scenario with you real quick. Here, Mr. Customer, the car's $30,000, blah, blah, blah. Here's a deal of discount. This is what you can buy for. Bam, sign here. Whatever the case, I'm fast forwarding. Bear with me. Customer says, well, You're not taking enough off. I want to buy that car for $21,000. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I understand. It sounds like you want to make sure that you get a fantastic deal, right? I mean, if you're like the majority of our consumers, everybody wants to make sure they get their fair share and save them a little bit of money. Am I correct in assuming that? Absolutely. Well, okay, great. Let me ask you a question. What information have you gathered to say that we should sell our product for $21,000? Then some of the BS happens. Okay, Mr. Customer, I can understand and I can appreciate the fact that you really didn't use logic or do any research to determine that. But here at our dealership, we believe in being fair. It's 2019 and we're trying to get rid of all the negative stigmas that's associated with our business. So we become very transparent and fair with upfront pricing, because we understand that the number one complaint about the car buying process is that it takes too long. And you know what makes it take too long? Haggling over price. And we recognize that. So we've actually changed our process so that you can buy your car your way and make sure that you get a great deal. Now, we have several different sources out there, some which you're familiar with. Kelley Blue Book, NADA, Black Book, Manheim, that has a fair market range of what a fair price is for a consumer to buy this car, and we've actually priced that aggressively. Now, were you hoping to get a lesser price that you were talking about because either A, you wouldn't want to put a whole bunch of money down, or B, you were hoping for another payment? Well, then that's when they get to the real nitty gritty. I told you I'm fancy sometimes. So y'all think I just wear the hat and talk all crazy because come on, man. Y'all better come to my school. Y'all know I educate people. Quit playing. But now you get to the real nitty gritty. But if you're fair and you use logic, your customers will understand that and you'll be able to close and you'll be able to keep your cool. Your customers just trying you on. You have to understand that. So don't lose your cool. Let's get into number two. Number two. This is the second instance where you want to keep it cool. When life gets you down because you're not accomplishing your goals. Now, let me tell you, I done been there, done that, got the shirt, got the hat. And let me tell you, life throws you curveballs all the time. And the first thing you want to do is throw your hands up in the air and just give up on life. And I'm telling you, now is not the time to do that. You will be challenged in life. The devil will come at you. Your friends will come at you. Your family will come at you. The tax man gonna come at you. Your boss will come at you. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff that's coming at you. And if you lose your cool now, you are going to this thing called a slippery slope. Let me tell you, Hurricane Katrina ain't got nothing on what's going to happen in your life if you let these things affect you. So you have to keep your cool for your sanity's sake. Let me tell you, talking from somebody that's actually been through it in the past and recently as well too, losing your cool is not going to do anything but bury you deeper in the ground. When it's time, when the dust finally settles and you finally accept the reality or whatever has happened to you, now you have to dig your way 10 feet out of the grave as opposed to 6 feet out of the grave. Which one would you rather be pulling yourself out of? So now is the optimum time to hit that accelerator, go harder, and go even more harder towards your goals, because it's going to be so much tougher to dig yourself out that grave if you bury yourself deep in the ground in sorrows, having the victim mentality. Everything in life happens for a reason. Remember, there's wins and lessons. Lessons and blessings. You're going to learn from every single experience that happens in life. So understand, sometimes when you have it bad, you are being tested to see what your optimum strength is. Keep your cool, baby. I'm telling you, the uprising will happen a whole lot sooner. And last but not least, number three, the third instance to make sure you keep your cool is to understand when people start to stress you out. That is the best time to try to keep your cool. Trust me, I get it. I get it. Some of you guys' whole entire day is filled with people stressing you out. You wake up in the morning, your kids is already opening your eyeball. You sleep like this and your kid's like, Mommy, I'm hungry. Like, you stressed out from the time you wake up. You go down to the refrigerator. Oh, we ain't got no more eggs. Who drank all the milk? Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Your husband or your wife is already stressing you out. You get into traffic. Oh my gosh, why is it going so slow? It's the same route every single day. How come you ain't got used to that already? You got your road rage is starting to stress you out. You get to work before you even, I'm not even going to say as soon as you walk through the door. Before you walk through the door, they're already walking out the door to try, hey, come here, we got a fire, come on, I need you right now, come on in. You're like, I just got to this place, I'm going back to my car. Anybody ever do that? You get out your car and you start walking towards the door, and you just turn around and say, you know what, I'm just walking back to my car. I can't adult today. I don't want to adult today. Or you get into work and you got that negative Nancy or that terrible Todd, and you're like, why am I here? Why am I here? Am I speaking English to anybody out there today? Can somebody in the back hear the words that's coming out of my mouth? Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the love button if you're feeling what I'm talking about right now. You have to keep your cool. This is the life you chose. Positivity. This is what I practice, and I learned this from Gary Cox. Negativity in, positivity out. I'm telling you, it's all mental. Everything. I know it can be hard, but you got to understand that the most successful people do the hardest things. I'm going to say it one more time for the people all the way in the back that may not hear me. Zach Pertwee, can I get a hallelujah? The most successful people do the hardest things. So if you want to be successful, you got to do the hard stuff, which means keeping it cool when people are getting on your nerves. If you could just lash out. Anybody ever seen that person at work that just lashed out? I can't take it anymore. They start throwing stuff, slamming stuff. You know, somebody know that person. I know it ain't just me. I done seen it before. Come on now. Most of us in the car business, we ain't seen it. You got to keep your cool. You don't want to end up on somebody's Facebook timeline. You don't want to end up as somebody's meme on social media. Keep your cool. It's all up here, baby. Successful people do the hardest things. So let's go ahead and go down the keep it cool checklist. Number one, when it comes to customers, in order to keep your cool, you have to educate. But you have to be logical, you have to be ethical, and you have to be morally sound. Number two, when it comes to life goals, to keep it cool, you have to reevaluate your life. You have to assess what's going on and use every loss as a learning opportunity to figure out ways to make sure you don't end up in that predicament again. And last but not least, number three, when it comes to people, the best way to do this is to communicate with people. When people frustrate you, it's usually because of a problem. Most problems occur because of either lack of communication or miscommunication. Most people would rather talk behind your back or talk to somebody else about you than to directly talk to you. See, that's that thing called communication that I went to school for. That's why you got to learn it. Communication is key. Everybody knows this. This is secret sauce, but for some reason, people don't seem to do it. I heard a story one time from Glenn Lundy about how he met Danelle Delgado when she was on stage talking, and she told everybody to raise their hand, and she was like, how many people know what they're supposed to be doing but ain't doing it? Keep your hand up. Glenn said, I look at my hand like, that's me. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I ain't doing it. Communicate. Talk it out. Every problem can be talked about. Go into the situation knowing that you're looking for an outcome. Go into the situation knowing that you're looking to listen and learn somebody else's perspective as opposed to rebuttal or convince. And I promise you, you will have a better outcome. Well, I appreciate all my doses today. Y'all like my swag? You know y'all can get some of this stuff, right? All you got to do is head on over to the dailydosestore.com and check you out some merch. I got hats, shirts, bags, the whole kit and caboodle. And guess what? If you want me to personalize some stuff, I can do that for you as well too. But what's really cool, if you always want to check out the dose, and besides being on live, what you can do is head on over to YouTube, right? And then check out the Daily Dose Show. All you got to do is type it in. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do you a favor right now. I'm going to go ahead and just type in the YouTube link. So all you got to do is click it right now, and it'll take you right there. Make sure you do yourself a favor and hit the notification bell and subscribe to that page. But the best way to check me out is live, baby. Yeah. Search the Daily Dose Show on Facebook. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the three dots underneath. Very important. Then hit that following button and then hit see first so you can always catch me live. Thank y'all so much, and do me a favor, stay tuned. Check out the outro. It's kind of cool.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose. I hope you got your antidote today, your daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Check me out every Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook Live. And don't forget to Hulk smash that share button.
I love some of these comments. I'm reading some of these comments. Jamin Newhoff says, are you saying I can't just hold a customer's head underwater? I'm just kidding. I know. Hey, I really appreciate you guys. I do what I do from the heart, and I don't expect nothing in return. I'm just a kid from the south side of Chicago that's here to make my family smile and inspire the world at the same time. Y'all have a fantastic hump day. Peace.